Do 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 do.
5 years, 11 months to the day.
Yep. Well, to 2 hours. Which means you found me at 4 p.m. Or 3 p.m. depending on the exact. You know, no, it would have been 4 p.m.
There or thereabouts.
Yeah. I don't think time changes in the next 2 months, so.
We do actually lose time every year, though, so...
Right, but I mean, on the clock.
Oh, yeah, in all physical terms, it takes about 100 years to lose about 3 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Luckily, we have leap seconds for that, so.
Leap seconds.
Yeah. Do you not know about those?
No.
Basically, every so often, like once or twice a year, it will be decided that we're going to have a leap second. And that is legitimately what happens is for most machines, like home computers and stuff, it'll just take over to 60 seconds instead of taking over the next minute after 59. So if you know there's a leap second coming, you can have your taskbar thing open and watch the clock hit, say, 2:60 for 1 second. Or, if it's going the other way, it'd be 2:58. But now on Linux in data centers, not Linux for home users, but in data centers, they have actually have a different solution because a lot of software tends to bug out a little bit when you do that. If it's paying attention to the time.
Yeah.
They'll just add like a couple of milliseconds to every second over the course of the preceding 24 hours.
That's actually a reasonable thing to do, just as you said, otherwise everything freaks out.
Mm-hmm. Because it's an impossible time, generally. Technically fine, but nobody codes to that edge case, really. And servers pay a lot of attention to the time, whereas a home machine, not so much.
Home machines pay attention to the date, that's about it.
I mean, like, there's going to be software writing logs and stuff, and most of the stuff on a home machine is going to handle it just fine. The Linux kernel handles it just fine. Systemd handles it just fine. But, you know, your database software and all the other stuff might freak out. Especially since in a corporation you're probably running software that was made in-house. And it could just freak out. Why can't I type into the game?
I don't know.
There it goes. Right, I left netherite chickens running.
Just a little bit of netherite then.
Just a few.
How many chickens you leave in there? 16?
Yep, 16, 10, 10, 10. Although, but remember, the server was off, so it didn't count up while we were offline. We do have,
oh, okay.
2,000 netherite ingots now.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. So we have 5.4 thousand sand, 9.5 thousand zinc, 58.8 thousand glass, which we're never going to use. Oh, I see what you did. I'm gonna put a hemp seed in one of these. Actually, in 2 of these. Actually, in 3 of these. Because we desperately don't need wood, but we are gonna need strings, so.
Yeah. Can also mythical flowers. As long as I have one of every one, I can just grow more.
Nah, they're good. They're good. By the way, do you know how you get the farmland in there?
What farmland?
In the botany pots, farmland.
What about it?
You know how you get that in there?
You have to use a hoe on a piece of dirt while it's in there.
Yeah, you just put in the dirt in there, and then you hit it with a hoe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can't use a paxel, though.
No, I'm not surprised.
It's very sad.
Although it's not an impossible thing, because that's just updating a config.
Yeah.
That's what I was doing.
Oh, thank you for the follow. Very much appreciate it. You know, it's funny. I wish it counted things as being modified when they were inserted by a non-player.
Yeah.
Favorite Japanese food? So there's this, I think it's a radish. I forget what it's called, but it's white.
Daikon.
Daikon. Yeah, daikon.
Daikon radishes.
Yeah.
Big white things that are really good.
Yeah, they really are. And I can eat them. Which doesn't sound like an achievement, but trust me, it is.
We're running out of wheat seeds.
Yeah, we are. We don't have any wheat being grown. So that makes sense.
I'm gonna replace one of these sugarcane.
Okay. Honestly, I think we have more botany hopper pots out that we could just, you know, add on to somewhere.
Yeah, we definitely do. It's just... eh.
You have so much zinc. Hello, bee. For context, as long as I don't attack him, he's gonna start dropping the goodies. Yep, there's one. Dropped an advanced pipe upgrade. Red matter. Osmium ingot.
Wait, you dropped red matter?
Yeah, and another advanced pipe upgrade. And another nitro battery. and another osmium.
Take that out. Take that out of your hopper.
And a pair of aluminum. And an egg.
Damn, those bees drop red matter. That's not broken.
Ah, it's just half a milli EMC. You know, biggie. This one's only like 603 million charged. Damn. Putting the power back. There you go.
Yeah, with a storage of 2 billion.
I was kind of hoping you could take that battery and craft it into like a battery cell, you know?
Yeah, I can understand that.
So you could take that battery and you mix it with, you know, some capacitors and stuff and turn it into like a block that'll just casually holds 2 billion RF.
Yeah. And 910s. 989, 10, 9, 10. That's a 10, 10, 10. That's a 10, 10, 10.
So I'd get take it
And now
with
it's
some
still.
cobalt then. Almost like cobalt then.
Yes.
Can't deny it'd be nice to have some kobolds around here. Iron, really? There we go. Fix the iron slot thing. Just casually crafted 1,000 iron. I want a stack of bread. Oh, we're out of wheat.
I obviously, you know, I put one in.
Yeah. I would love to find out that there was some way to get a better farm dirt. Is that a thing?
I don't know.
There's rich soil farmland. I don't know how to get that. Farmer's Delight, rich soil farmland. Oh, it's basically soil that periodically, essentially bone meals whatever you grow on it. Farmland tilled from rich soil cannot be trampled. So I gotta make compost. And then I think I just leave it out and it turns into rich soil. Okay. So I need to make straw, which is made from wild rice or wild rice. How can we get wild rice? Hoeing mycelium. Also got some onions and stuff. Okay, how we got mycelium? Slag, compost, a flour, and sand in the mixer. Or, if you got metallurgic infuser, any kind of mushroom and dirt. Do we have any mushrooms?
Yes, we have loads of mushrooms.
Perfect. It occurs to me I'm going to want to make more than one. I shall do 18 of them, I guess. Using the metallurgic infuser for this feels weird. But I've got liquid fungi now, baby. Hoe? Not a hoe, a crook. Which, I want to point out, are both names that are given to people. Hoes and crooks. And are generally looked down upon. Why are we looking down on farming implements? Alright. Tomato, wild potato, wild rice, sea beet, wild carrot, and wild cabbage. I want the rice, and the tomato, and the onion if I got one. I did. Perfect. Oh, I just realized I'm over there like going, oh, I need. There's a whole room full of it right here. Anyway, I'm gonna steal a section of this. I need 7 spots. Can you not plant rice on this? Oh, right. Rice grows in shallow water, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I shall steal a water egg. There we go. Oh. Oh. The Farmer's Delight crops you can crouch at.
Oh, cool.
Water.
Why are we processing so much zinc?
Because there was a lot of it and I wanted to process it.
But then it takes up the entire smelter and then can't use it for anything else. That's the issue with it.
That's fair.
I then have to wait for the entire smeltery processing side, not the pouring side, to empty before I can do anything.
There is a solution to this, but hang on a second and I'll... So... Didn't need that. Put that there. Put that there. Change that to there. We're now pumping it out.
Oh, no. It's the itemized side of putting stuff in that's annoying more than anything else.
Oh.
The fluid part, I just leave it for a minute and all of a sudden I've got 30 ingots worth of space.
Fair enough. Either way, this is just handy either just to get it out.
That one. I enjoy the fact we have two different ways about going to reach above.
Yep. You got taller, I got smaller.
That's going to be made out of that. Can you make sandcast with wooden tools?
Yeah. Just put it in and take it out.
Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Not letting me.
Have you made the cast yet? You're just holding blocks of sand.
Yeah, I wanted to make a sand cast.
Yeah, you have to make a sand cast first, and then you can cast the thing you want to cast in it. There you go.
I've got no idea how much I need.
Manulin. That was terrible. How do I make rice out of wild rice?
180 millibuckets.
You mill it.
Yeah.
Okay.
6. No, it wants 8.
Oh, wait, why is this stopped? Why is this stopped?
It's all stopped.
Yeah.
Oh god.
I mean, it's not that terrible to restart it. I'm just confused as to why. So I can just, and then I just need a node. What are they called? Flux. Flux
Point.
Yes.
You want points, not plugs. It's claiming it's overstressed. Okay. Take a second clutch. Now I want a lever. There we go. You know what, you can deal with that. It's pissing me off.
I don't. There we go. I'll just leave that there so it can be restarted later. So what's going on that's making you upset?
Smeltery. Can't place fluid thing on top,
Oh.
and it's pissing me off. So I'm just gonna let you deal with that.
Yeah, no, it's
'cause
irritating as
otherwise
shit.
I will flip my lid.
Yeah, it's irritating as shit to do it, I get it. You have to like shift click it onto the edge of the whatever you want to call it, the basin. Oh, that's fast. Early stream every day. Stream is early recently. I love how quickly this fills. Like, I don't think there's even a frame where it's empty. If you need it, just tell me. I'm just melting it all, putting into this, and it'll just run itself out without being in the way.
Nah, you're good.
I've come to the realization that literally one of the things I could do is I could just set up a fluid pipe, just a long series of jumbo tanks, and each of those jumbo tanks could feed into a casting basin, and that would automatically keep all the fluids from mixing and everything.
Yeah.
And then you just disable that when you want to actually use it as a smeltery. But of course, I think I'll probably make a dedicated smeltery for that. This one will just be the standard for this smeltery, and I'll have like a dedicated smeltery for just handling bulk refining. Because you get like 1.3 ingots per ore if you do it through this, so.
1.3.
Yeah. So for every 3 of them that you do, you get an extra ingot. It's like 1.3 something technically, but who's counting really? I think if I was going to write a companion mod for Tinkers, it would be a smart smeltery output thing, where it would determine if, like, what cast it needs and use that cast.
Yeah.
So it would do blocks until there was only enough for a couple of ingots, and then it would do ingots until there was only enough for a couple of nuggets, and then it would just cast it. Casually, like 500 buckets of zinc. Hey, you wanna know what's a funny little note that I have here?
What's that?
Valve makes more money per employee than Amazon, Microsoft, and Netflix combined.
Damn.
Right? Like, those are the heavy hitters, and they're outperforming all of them combined per employee. my god, you can fit underneath the item pipe and between the and the smelter controller. Honestly, I love that developers take the time to actually give their stuff like models that actually work. Like all the mod developers.
Yeah.
Because like, who's ever going to check if you can walk underneath the seared casting table? And yet the collision is done. You can walk underneath it. All I can guess as to why this stopped is I would put money on it just being like, while the server was loading, water wasn't moving or something.
Quite possibly.
Either way, I've left the electric motor on here with a flux plug. You just turn on the flux plug, it'll turn everything back on. Although you will have to hit the 2 clutches, so that's fine. Disconnect generator from network. Turn on electrical starter. Wait for start. Reconnect the network. Turn off the starter. Easy.
Fucking... Oh my god. Why?
Stop.
Trying to put cardboard boxes on the spawners, nobody won't let me put a cardboard box on the spawner end, and then it spawned a load of stuff, and yeah. And now we're here. In the land of bullshit.
You're in the nether,
Like,
nether fortress, aren't you?
Yes.
Did you find my tunnel down?
There is no tunnel there.
I made one. That's how I got the withers. Not withers. Firebally things. They give you the rods.
Don't hit me for the love of... Oh my... I'm gonna lose my shit in a minute with this.
What are you trying to get?
I'm trying to destroy a spawner. I have now tried 5 separate times, and everything I've done has failed. It is starting to get to the point of ridiculous. I can't... I'm done for today. I shall see you later.
Okay, I was just gonna find a box and try to help, but okay.
I'll stick around for 5 minutes. If you do it, brilliant. If not, I'm done with the game for today, because I've had enough. Actually, it's probably a good idea I stop for today anyway, because I'm about to throw shit. Enjoy. Okay. I do apologize. Catch.
No, you're fine. See you later. I have no idea where he died. Over here somewhere, presumably. Does seem to be spaced pretty evenly around us, actually. I'm surprised. Amethyst, okay. Lava. Crimsonite. Gravel, tough. Clay. Viridium. Oh, I didn't know it spawned naturally. I'm wondering if there's any, like... skulk around. Don't think there is. That's a boss room if I ever saw one. so I want to build a machine. Are wheels a thing? No. Create boring machine. Alright, so I'm thinking I'm gonna need a cart assembler. Need some track. The other kind of track. It's called rail. Occurred to me. Runs on a furnace minecart. Oh, that's a good idea. So you can use regular rail with that. Yeah, that's what I wanted. I'm trying to remember how this works right now, quite desperately. Oh, you know what? Cart assembler. Okay. So I'm gonna need wires. One time they're playing. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay, DM. You had no idea you could move by Android Studio goes looking with for a separate times. Notice the background setting appearance. Society to be moved. Yeah, sounds about right. Okay then. That's just a chisel block made of like a pile of blocks. Diamond impact hammer. Oh, okay. No. Anyway, I need deployer. Actually, you know what I need is bank. Yes, that's the orientation I wanted for that. There we go. God damn it. There we go. I'm not going to look at it at the moment, but later, yes. Now I'm going to need some barrels, but I specifically want a netherite barrel. So to get the netherite barrel, I need we're gonna start with that. Although I do need to actually set up auto-crafting for the base barrel. Which means I also need auto-crafting for these labby boys. Okay. So I can go straight to gold. And then gold to diamond. And then make an obsidian. Actually, you know what? No, these are all like single stage, so they can all go on the same thing. And then I'm going to need a what's the smithing table? An auto smithing table. Interesting. Oh, we have one of those. Oh yeah, I need to provide power, don't I? Flux point, I think, is what I want. Yes. There we go. Now, if I then request, say, 4 netherite ingots, or netherite barrels. Missing obsidian. Okay. Let's make some lava to... I know it's an alloy. Why mushroom stew? A bowl of mushroom stew to a quarter bucket of lava. Anyway, so 2 buckets of lava to 1 bucket of water. Okay. Do the eggs work for that? Nope. So, well, actually, can I... Not quite. Okay, I gotta use the washroom. I'll be right back. I'm back. Oh, yeah, of course I am. When do I not? What's this? Oh, Distant Horizons. Just turn that off. It gets upset sometimes. Anyway, I need to do a thing to turn the water into water. The water eggs into water. It was this that I determined I could do that with. You go there. You go there. Perfect, that's what I want to see. Want another importer. We're at a destruction course. Destruction cores are made from nether quartz and basic processors. Do I really not have... Guess I didn't set up an autocraft. Okay. Go in that one. Start. Put you to fluids mode. Let me guess, you can only do it to the side? Got it. Yep. Now I just need to throw some water chickens in there. Three should be more than enough. Oh, let me additionally guess. Okay, first of all, I'm gonna need more universal pipe. Really? Huh. Well, there is another option here. I'm doing bad at that right now. Anyway, I need to put that there. Is it called a chute? Yes. One engineer's hammer. Oh, we've already got... I didn't need to make any. Anyway. Huh. That should have worked. What if it's higher up? Yes, that's higher up. Because, like, if I just, like, throw this on there, that works. That's kind of perfect. Any more, any less, and it wouldn't work, but that does. Alright, now. Next border. And I need that big tank. What is it called? I need a jumbo tank. Like 2, please. Actually, I've already got an exporter there. Oh, it's configured for lava, but I want it configured for water, so. And the obsidian ratio was 2 parts lava to 1 part water, so that'll work. There we go. part lava to 1 part water, so I'm gonna need a lot of lava to make this happen, but it'll get there. So that is the downside right there. Let's see what we get at the end of this. I mean, I'm definitely probably gonna need more lava, but I can always pump out the excess lava. I can pump out excess water. Gotta be a better way to make lava, to make obsidian. That's a terrible way. I mean, I guess the real answer there is to make a bunch of soup, but... Or obsidian chickens, which... we don't have. But we could have, which is water chicken and lava chicken. We have water chicken. I think we have lava chicken. Yeah. Yeah, we could make an obsidian chicken. That might have been the thing to do. Gonna let that keep going. Well, I'd go breed some obsidian chickens. I probably should have done that first, to be honest. Oh wait, I need them to make another one. The obsidian chicken keeps confusing me for the lava chicken. Big chickens. Oh, they just lay full. They just lay full ass obsidian. Perfect. Leave that to run for a minute. What are they called? Jumbo tanks. $220 blocks worth in there. Not that it matters, because the chickens are way faster and don't involve using the smeltery up like this, so... Alright, so that's all the obsidian there's ever going to be. So now I can swap that onto there. Do that. Put that in there. Thank you for the 10 bits.
Asexual pride, gay pride.
Wow, that's fast. Cool. One jumbo tank. Okay. am I missing? Wool? Really? Okay. Okay, I was looking at a different ender chest just moments ago. Yeah, there it is. There we go. Now that's out of the way, and that'll just go through all that zinc at, you know, speed. Actually. Casting basin. And then I'm gonna need 2 of those. There we go, 3 times faster. And then back to this. This is what I was working on. I needed obsidian because I needed to make the chests. No, the barrel. I wanted netherite barrels. I wanted 4 of them. Machine doesn't accept items. This? It must be. Okay. So if it's, can I use a regular smithing table? Okay, so I can't. Okay, so looks like I'm screwed in this case. So I made 4 obsidian ones. I think that might have just destroyed my thing. Anyway, it is called a... Netherite barrel. Smithing table. Yeah, it totally destroyed my smithing table. Okay. Alright, I already took them out. And then netherite. Yeah, that's some storage. Change my mind, I want to move them slightly. There we go. And then I realized that's a terrible idea because I'm going to need access to that at some point. You know what? Here's an idea. Backbone. And I will put a seat somewhere. Good enough. Okay. Now what's the create block for scraping up the things when we're done? Mechanical plow. Ah, that's what I was looking for. I have to block behind him. Okay. Actually, if I'm smart, do this. Put that there. Make some glue now. I'm gonna have to set up an auto hammer and just hammer out just a massive supply of various metals. Okay, so some rail, put it in there, some coal, oh, I derailed it. Fair enough. I don't know if this will work, but I'm really hoping it will, because that'd be awesome. Oh, good, it didn't connect. So that did kind of work. Kind of. But I need to glue that to that. Now that should be all one piece. That is not what I wanted. Why did it stop placing track? Also, this is awkward as shit. Okay, we'll try this again. Honestly, I can probably build it a lot thinner now that I know what I'm doing more so this time. For example, netherite barrels. Correct wrench this time. plow. There we go. Oh, hey, it's Loopy. Here be. An egg. Oh boy. Osmium. Another egg. Chance cube. Luggage. And aluminum. Let's put that in there. I think that's all I really need to put in there. I need to put the furnace in the minecart. I would like to file a complaint with this because it should have worked. In fact, here's a real question for you. Where the hell did all the rail actually go? Wait a second, does the plow not automatically pick up? For fuck's sakes. They don't. But they do. Oh, that's fun. But that doesn't solve this problem, wherein it should have detected that there was storage and made use of it. Not a fan of it doing that. I'll be real. Why is it doing that? What if I add a regular ass chest in place of this? Well, it's not exactly regular, but you know what I mean. Oh yeah. Create, disable, rotating minecart. Oh, that's what I wanted, yes. Block rotation, that's what I want. That should help with that at least. What is different about these two types of rail? I don't know. But there should be at least... You know, I'm going to put a couple more rail in there. Because I don't know what's wrong with it. A rail ladder. Interesting. There, have a stack of rail. You should never run out now. Why is this not working? Wait, does the deployer need to be up one? Oh my god, I think I just figured it out. The deployer needs to go up a block. That's wrong. How do I unglue? Anyway. That goes back in there, that goes back in there. Furnace minecart. You need to sit there. So solve the rotation issue, but this needs to be moved. I'm assuming that this works like this. What the hell? That's not how this is glued together. There we go. Now it should stay together in one piece, hopefully. Now where's my track? I think that works this time. Oh, right, I got a redstone. Hell yeah. The other problem I'm going to have with this really shortly. Oh, it's leaving the torches behind. Perfect! So I don't even have to worry about the torches. Now we just got to ride it the whole length of this. Still, that shouldn't be too bad. We should be able to get there pretty quick. I mean, it can't go backwards, so I'm gonna have to, like, disassemble it, but... For that matter, actually. Hello, Billy. I should eat. Gonna need this stuff. Because, yeah, this was previously a 1x2 tunnel, and now it's going to be 3x3. What Linux distro would I recommend for a beginner? Oh, boy. Honestly, it depends on the person. Like, are you comfortable with using command prompt on Windows? Like, what level of technical are you, basically? Okay. Just curious where it was keeping the cobblestones so far. But yeah, if are you comfortable with using command line? Are you like what are you looking for out of your experience on Linux, right? For some people, I'd say Ubuntu. For others, I'd say Pop! OS. Manjaro, maybe, if you're already kind of an advanced user. Otherwise, Garuda, yeah, Garuda or Manjaro. I am big happy with how this is working. I also love that I can just park myself right here. Yeah, KD or no, I would say definitely for a first timer, or at least for a new user. Moving diamond chest, moving netherite barrel. I love that it specifies for some reason. Yeah, Manjaro does have that. Does have the issue where occasionally their SSL certs expire. Yeah, mint cinnamon is a good one too. Or cinnamon mint. I'm not sure how you're supposed to say that. But yeah, no, mint is a good one in general, and cinnamon's a decent desktop. When you're small, you can sneak past. This is what it looks like from this side. I just realized I'm going to struggle to get past this again. Never mind, just as long as you sneak in the corner, you can do it. Okay. Mint. I mean, a lot of them have really good community support. The trick is finding that community support sometimes, because like there's some distros that have great community support, but it's hard to find. On the other hand, there's some distros where there's plenty of community support, but the distro is just not actually that great. And then there's others where like the distro is great, but it's really poorly documented. Right? Like personally, I use NixOS. It's very much about as far from Windows as an experience can get. Hell, it's unusual even amongst Linux. Uses containerization? I mean, it kind of, yeah. It uses BRAP around everything, essentially, in order to fake out the file system when necessary. Steam, for example, exists entirely within BRAP. It's part of why Steam VR doesn't work incredibly well on NixOS, to be entirely fair, because it's trying to use some stuff that BRAP can't and doesn't support, and there is people working on making that a thing, but BRAP, of course, being bubble wrap, but it's more or less just used to make everything nice and clean and contained. But like NixOS is just really weird because of how everything is structured. That being said, it does let you make some really, really nice shell scripts. Like, genuinely though, I have, this server has a run.sh script that doesn't start up with bash. It actually starts up with Nix as the shell interpreter. And the first thing it does is specify as a script, I'm going to run in bash. However, first I need these dependencies. Specifically, it then asks for Java 21. It pulls in Java 21 and then executes the rest of the file in bash. And you can specify what interpreter, so you can actually just do that for Python. You can make a program.sh that starts Nix, pulls on Python, and executes the rest of the file as a Python script without needing Python installed on the system. All you need is Nix. Of course, it'd be very rare to find a system without Python installed. That's kind of a given on today's systems. But just in general, you're going to find a lot of uses for that. Like, Yeah, exactly. It's great for setting up environments for servers. It's also great for setting up development environments. I can make a script that will set up my entire IDE for this project, right? It can set up all the config for it. It can set up which plugins to install. Literally, I can specify like what plugins I would like to have in my copy of Rider. It'll set that up and then launch it without Rider having to be installed on my system. Now, I do have a system-wide install of Rider because I use it that much, but the point is, you can do that. You can literally just have a shell script that just sets up the entire development environment in one go without contaminating the rest of the system in minutes. And as soon as you close it, all that stuff ceases to exist, at least immediately. If you rerun the script, you won't have to re-download everything. But if you set up Nix properly, it'll like garbage collect every so often. Point is, it's incredibly good for stuff like that, but it's not for beginners, not even close. Oh no, Nix is a programming language. Like, it really is. Not in a way, it is. It is a functional programming language. There is nothing stopping you from writing a video game in Nix, aside from a lack of any way to draw to the screen outside of text. Even then, there's nothing stopping you from implementing, like, I don't know, Pac-Man or Tetris in Nix. It is a complete language with that capability. Now, would the Nix interpreter particularly like playing Tetris? No. Actually, in fact, I don't think it would allow you to have input at this point. But, you know, I'm sure you can modify it to handle that. You could just make your own Nix executable. But, yeah, just because of the way that Nix is set up, it tries to build pure, and pure means that you can't have user input, you can't have anything from the system that it's running on affect the build process. So any two machines in the world should be able to build it and end up with a binary, like a hash identical binary of the rest of it. Whether I'm compiling on a 5800X3D or a Pentium 3 with enough memory, somehow. Totally doable, by the way. There is, like, there's a company, I forget who, I think it might be VIA. They still make Pentium 3s? Like, much, much shrinked and significantly higher clock speed. You can buy a Pentium 3 as, like, a little SoC, and it just takes, like, external memory. Like DDR3. That fucker was around for like SD RAM. You can pair it with you can get like a 2 gigahertz Pentium 3 with you know 16 gigabytes of DDR3. That is a thing you can actually get if you look. I mean, you might have to get them to manufacture it, but it is a thing. And it's exactly as ridiculous as it sounds, in my opinion. And is the only other licenser that has an inherent license, correct? Kind of. Okay, so yes. Oh, I saw skull. Anyway, yes, they have an inherent license because VIA was around during the CPU wars. In terms of... Yeah, this should be fine. Yeah, this is where I was concerned about. Just wanted to have something more to bore through here, so that it's not exposing itself. I think that's it, though. But yeah, there is one other company that is currently manufacturing x86 CPUs, and they're actually going for high-performance x86. I believe they're called like Monsoon or something like that, out in China. They purchased first-gen Ryzen IP from AMD, and they are working using VIA's x86 license. Monsoon, something like that. So you actually can buy a non-Intel, non-AMD, relatively usable 8-core x86 CPU today. But it only has the performance a little bit better than a first-gen Ryzen, because they bought it and they've like not managed to make almost any improvements to it. But well, this is an interesting bug. Seat should be... Oh. I didn't know you could do that. Well, we'll see what happens when I get closer. But yeah, you can buy a non-North American, really, I mean, x86 CPU. It's based on AMD and licensed by Intel. Of course, you can also just buy the VIA Pentium 3. Which honestly would be a hoot. It's like it legitimately is like a compatible with Pentium 3 CPU with like 8 gigs of DDR3. It's wild. It's used in like restaurant POS systems. I can imagine having to make such a chip because people refuse to upgrade and update, and yeah, I saw a video. Yeah, yeah. Okay, we're rendering fine now. No, we're not. Honestly, I'm surprised you still have Sears. We haven't in a very long time. Well, exactly then. Oh boy. Yeah, I wanted that there, not underneath the minecart. Yeah, that torch messed it up. I don't think there's any other places where I left a torch in the middle. Gravel. Thou art my bane. I don't know, I just put torches in there. I only need one rail. You know, I can't believe I never thought about using a furnace minecart with this before. It's genius. It can just drive. But yeah, no, I mean, at the end of the day, it's kind of wild what you can just get at this point. I'm gonna minimize that for a second. Google Longsoon CPU? Yep, I was wrong. Right, it's Longsoon. No, that's not. No, that's Longsoon Arch. Longsoon x86. Is that? Oh no, it wasn't Longsoon. It was Zhaoshen. Zhaoshin Longsoon x86. Global Semiconductor Company created as a 2013 as a joint venture between VIA and Shanghai municipal government. The company manufactures x86 compatible desktop laptop CPUs. The term Zhaoshen means million core. Processors are created mainly for the Chinese market. The venture is an attempt to reduce Chinese dependence on foreign technology. The architecture of the initial ZX family of processors is a continuation of VIA's Centaur technology x86-64 Isaiah design. So we've got Centaur Technologies cores. If you know your history of x86, Centaur, fucking hell, man, it's a tragedy they went out of business. Centaur, either way. Tragedy. They basically were doing They were doing high performance FPGA x86. In like the 90s. literally, literally they would provide, like, updated CPU cores that you could just program to your chip and get new functionality. Because it was an FPGA. You could literally flash your CPU to get, like, I don't know, SMT, I guess? Not really, but there wouldn't be enough gates. So, like, you know what I mean, though. Like, you could use that. But, and my understanding is that this is not that. This is just their design, essentially. The ZXA and the ZXB are based on VIA Nano 2X C435A0AL. ZXB is identical to the ZXA, except that it's manufactured by Shanghai Huali Microelectronics Corporation, or HLMC, based on the VIA quad-core E and Eden X4. Xiaoxing calls this architecture Zhangjing. However, it is thought the basis of the VIA. It is thought to be the basis of the VIA Isaiah 2 architecture. Like the VIA processors based on early ZX processors were ball grid array chips sold pre-soldered to motherboard. Xiaoxing came to the attention of North American and European technology press when in late 2017 and early 2018 they launched the ZXD processor and revealed plans for future products. Xiaoxing calls the ZXD architecture Wudaoku, which is a complete redesign of the VIA Isaiah. It's also a departure from the earlier microarchitectures such as Zhangjiang, which were a slightly modified VIA version of the VIA technology sector architecture. Wudaoku was a new and complete SoC design. Changes implemented in the ZXD included the integration of a north bridge. They finally got rid of the north bridge in 2018, in modern x86 designs. As well as the addition of Chinese cryptographic functions. The ZXD series also has an integrated GPU based on S3 technology. You guys know S3. Yeah, but yeah, maybe I'm looking at the wrong company here, but there is... Okay, I might be looking at the wrong company, because there's another company that's doing... China AMD CPU. Yeah, the Xiaoxin. The KX7000. Made by Shanghai Xiaoxin, the KX7000 originally debuted in September boasts 8 cores with a boost clock of 3.7 GHz, both DDR4 and DDR5. Boost clock of 3.7 integrated. I'm just saying, basically, this is an 8-core, 8-thread CPU. So it's an 1800X in performance without hyper-threading, essentially. But yeah, the KX7000 is faster than its predecessors, but it's outperformed by such CPUs as the i3-8100 and the Ryzen 5 5600G. In Cinebench R23, it could only tie the 8100 in a multi-threaded test and was only 60% as fast as the Intel chip in a single-threaded test. The 5600G, meanwhile, is about 3 times faster in both single and multi-threaded performance. Oh yeah, and the onboard GPU scored 42 points in Time Spy. 42. The 8100's integrated GPU got 469. 5600G got 1,440. 42. That being said, if you're Chinese and you have to, or need to, or want to use a Chinese CPU, why not? There we go. It should be fun. You compare it with that GPU that also barely runs things you can buy. I forget what it's called, but like when the last one that I know about, when it launched, it could basically play not much. It could pretty much do like it struggled with something. It struggled with anything that wasn't League of Legends, basically. If it wasn't an incredibly popular title in China, it might not run. Like Intel's first generation GPUs there had better support for games than this thing did. I just realized these other 8 barrels got a lot smaller once they were part of the structure. I gave it like 64 rails at some point. Most of them are gone, so I guess it sometimes loses them or something? I don't know. Hey, we're almost at the end. This is kind of mesmerizing to watch. It was slowing us down there. It's not the end stone, right? Because that's very slow. It might just be the mixed material. I'm going to hope that the slowness is because it's a mixture of two materials. Because sometimes it goes fast like that. And I know that this part also slowed me down when I was using my hammer to dig, so... Oh, hi, how you doing? There's a lot of you back there. Wow, that was... He hit me hard. Not gonna... Okay. Oh, no, it's lagging. Luckily, they don't seem very interested in killing me when I'm, you know, not attacking them. Goodbye. It really is just that slow against endstone. Okay. Or it could be the zombie pigman here. I have no idea where he went. I can hear him. There he is. This works almost too well, you know that? Interested that in the Nether I could sneak past like that, but I can't do it now. I wonder if there's some weirdness with blocks involved. At least we should get going faster pretty much as soon as we get here, because it shouldn't have to do any mining. And then and I'm curious what happens if we keep going out. Consider this an expedition. It has given me a stick for life, and not just for torches. Shall be through soon. Honestly, I'm excited to see how quickly this thing can move when it doesn't have to do any mining. It's gonna be just going. Like, I'm fairly sure it'll be like just rail speed, really. Be the next couple blocks here. Here we go. We're literally only being stopped by this thing picking up the rail. It goes pretty good. If we didn't have to do that, this could actually be a reasonably quick transportation method. Also, finally, a use for the furnace minecart. Like, unironically. The one thing I would really love that if I could add it to create would be a integration with computer craft. So that I could set it up so that, like, I had deployers that would only fire off every 16 blocks of movement, for example, to place a torch on either side, you know? That would be beautiful. I want that. Well, that was interesting. Werewolves are spawning. And we're back into the the stone. And it would appear that they don't care about light levels. torch chicken exists. That'd be silly. Wait, what? Did it stall or did the game freeze? It stalled. You know what? This is where I'm gonna park it then. And I'm gonna head off. Have a good night, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow.